What's poppin', peeps? Hit it! Poppin', baby. Let's see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys would like to drop a follow, I'd greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. If you guys would also like, feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, happy Friday, everybody. I hope you guys are looking towards an awesome, relaxing, and rejuvenating weekend. I know I am. Thank you guys for being patient with me yesterday. Yesterday, I needed to get my energy up. Homeboy was drained. And at the end of the day, I'm allowed to take my breaks when I feel that I need to because the work that I do is quite a draining type of work. But I love coming out here. And as I always say, I'm going to show up if you guys are showing up. And I appreciate everybody coming through. So, the first sign I see is Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and get it cracking. Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, alright? Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Excuse me. Ooh, damn. Goddamn. Messages for Sagittarius is here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Alright, Saggy, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through, man. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff, okay? Let's take a look, man. Sagittarius, the overall energy for you guys here is the King of Pentacles in reverse. You can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy, Saggy, Ace of Cups in reverse. I swear, I feel like we can never escape this card. Do you know how many people want me to take this card out of the deck? Maybe I should. But coming into your person you're dealing with, you got the Empress, and the outcome that's present is the Five of Wands in reverse. So, based on what I'm seeing in this current circumstance, I do feel that you guys have had a bit of a weird week. In the sense of your week has kind of been up and down emotionally. And I feel like a lot of you Sagittariuses are normally in a pretty decent vibe, but you feel like throughout this week specifically, you're like, my emotions, my vibe, it's getting kind of weird. Your energy's kind of been fluctuating. And that's what the King of Pentacles is representing. You know, the King of Pentacles represents that you're not necessarily grounded. You are very empathic at the time. So you're picking up on different types of energies. So I feel like, and keep in mind, this is for the weekend that I'm reading for, but just to backtrack, I feel like throughout your week, Sag, you guys have had very fluctuating kind of energy and vibe. Now, moving into your weekend here, your current energy is the Ace of Cups reversed, and the person you're dealing with here is the Empress. I don't think this is about you dealing with anybody else but yourself. I feel that moving into the weekend, Sagittarius, you are trying to get away from the fluctuation of energy, right? Because one moment you're in a negative spot, the next moment you're in an okay spot, but you want to be in a good place. And I feel like for some of you here, you may have been experiencing negative thoughts lately. You could be experiencing being down on yourself or negative self-talk for some of you Saggies. And you may be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck am I randomly just like going ham on myself? Why am I feeling insecure? Why am I feeling negative? Why am I jumping in this space? We got to think about Pluto retrograde. We got to think about the home planet. And I feel like that's definitely drawing a bit of an influence in this reading, Sag. So a lot of you guys are wondering what's good with your energy, and moving into the weekend, you're like, okay, I got to take care of myself, and I got to get myself out of this negative vibe, because it kind of feels like, considering that you're all over the place with the Five of Wands here, it's very frustrating for you. So what I really recommend moving into the weekend is bringing into your awareness that sometimes we will feel many different types of ways. I personally believe that everybody, doesn't matter what your zodiac sign is, everybody has empathy. Everybody is technically an empath, because even though we're souls having a human experience, I can tell someone's energy by looking at them. I can feel someone's energy by looking at them. You know, if somebody yells at you, you can feel their energy that they're angry. You get me? So everybody has some sort of empathy to a certain level. Everybody is an empath. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. So from what I'm feeling here, Sag, I think you got to take a step back and recognize and bring into your awareness this weekend that it's okay to be in a bad mood. It's okay to be in a negative space. It's okay to experience these types of things. But what needs to be brought into your awareness is that you have the control and you have the power to choose whether or not you want to resonate with that. So when you're in a bad mood, you can solely choose to get yourself out of that bad mood. Now, we may feel like that is impossible. We may feel like, oh, we need to be in this mood until we finish it, right? But at the end of the day, you have the power and you have the control to be able to shift your energy and shift your vibration. Guys, I am a Cancer, okay? And I know when I'm in a bad mood, you don't want to be around me, okay? When I'm in a bad mood, I can use that as an excuse and be the worst person to be around. And I acknowledge that about myself. But I also acknowledge that I can change that mood any second I want to, because consistently we are changing energy, we are changing vibration. So I recognize that I can pull myself out of that mood. So I feel for those of you here that have been having kind of internal conflict, a little bit of an internal battle, you know, you felt really off this week and you feel like, what the fuck, my energy's kind of going everywhere. Realize that as an empath, of course, you're going to feel different energies, but you got to come back and realize that you're the one in control. Point blank, period. You are the one in control. And when you affirm that and stand in that power, you recognize that you have rule over the energy you're sitting in. So therefore, moving into the weekend, you can make a difference. There you go, baby. You can make a difference because you're the one in power. Your ego isn't always right. And at the end of the day, your ego doesn't own nor control you, only if you let it. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So we started out with my fire signs, guys. So we're going to go fire, water, air, earth. Going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Cancer, baby? Messages for Cancer here. Ooh, damn, Cancer. That was a crazy shuffle. Give me 1 second. We had a card that fell out. I feel like this reading is going to have a little bit of intensity to it. Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Cancer, you guys are coming through. Let's get one last shuffle and see what we got going on. Before I even pulled any cards, the Magician came out. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Virgo, but also I think the Magician is going to be a reminder for you, Cancer, this weekend, that you are the creator of your reality, that you are the person who basically dictates what you want to experience based off of your vibration, your thoughts, your feelings, your perceptions. So I think there needs to be a reminder here this weekend, Cancer. For whatever reason, you need to be reminded that you create your reality. Okay, that's a reminder. Cool, let's get into it. So your overall energy, Cancer, is the 6 of Cups in reverse. The person, or your current energy is the Knight of Wands. The person you're dealing with is the 7 of Wands reversed, and the outcome is the 2 of Wands. So Cancer, we have a whole reminder here. The reminder is that you are the creator of your reality. Now your overall energy, 6 of Cups in reverse, I think a lot of you guys are trying to recognize that your past cannot identify who you are today. And that is a very powerful and empowering statement because your past cannot identify who you are today, especially if you have genuinely changed, you know? And I'm that type of person where I feel that judging someone on their past is one of the worst things you can do because, you know, people do change if they truly want to and if they've truly changed. People can do that. And I feel here, Cancer, that you have recognized that it is time to completely eliminate yourself from what you've experienced and sink yourself in the present moment. So, Knight of Wands here. This isn't about running away from your past. This is about realizing that it's not as important as what's going on right now. Because you are the creator of your reality. And if you are consistently living in your past, you are consistently recreating your past. Think about it that way. For example, let's say in the past, someone has broken your heart. And in that past moment, when they broke your heart, you believed that every person you ever connect with is always going to break your heart. Now, what you just did right there is you are not only just living in your past, but you're identifying that every person moving forward will break your heart. That right there is manifesting the same thing over and over and over again based on living in your past. So the reminder here is you create your own reality. And if you're living in your past, you're recreating it. So how do we create a future? We create what we want now. We start doing what we want now. We start focusing on what we want in the fucking now. because that's what the most important thing is here. And at the end of the day, you can't be scared, Cancer. You can't be scared to do what it is that you want and follow the path that you want. You have to be willing to sacrifice anything that anybody else wants you to do, and you got to really focus on what it is that you want to achieve in this life. Two of Wands. You got to bring the focus and attention back to you. So from what I'm getting here, or gathering here, it appears to me that some Cancers have been repeating their past over and over again. And if you're wondering why, it's because you're simply living in it. Your old belief systems, right? That came from the past. Your thought patterns that came from the past. The types of people you'd go after from your past. And in that right there is basically showing me that some of you guys may be manifesting the same things over and over and over again, whether they're negative or positive. And if you're looking for a truly new beginning, you have to remember that into the present moment. So for those Cancers that have been manifesting the past over and over and over again, it's time to sink yourself in the present moment and focus on what you want in the now. Because keep in mind, here's something interesting about the future. By the time it's the future, that's going to be your present moment. The future doesn't really exist, and the past already happened. So the only moment we ever truly have in this life is the moment we are experiencing right now. So based on what I'm seeing for Cancers, make sure you are bringing yourself and surrendering yourself to the present moment. And if you want things to change in your life, it is time to start now. And that is the friendly reminder that you need. We create a reality each and every single day. And if you want to create something new, it starts now. Not back then and not in the future. It starts right now. Let's say you're a Cancer who wants to lose weight. Well, guess what? If you didn't go to the gym yesterday, it is what it is. And you know what? Going to the gym in the future isn't going to make a difference. If you want to lose weight right now, Cancer, go to the gym right now. I know that not a lot of people can because of quarantine and shit, but you get the gist I'm putting out there. If you guys want to be happy and you weren't happy in your past, but you say, oh, I'll be happy in the future, how could you be happy in the future if you didn't start right now? Do you catch my drift? Everything has to start in this very moment. So hopefully you guys recognize that. And, you take that into consideration with whatever way it resonates to your personal situation, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Hey, yo, let me go over some donations real quick. Thank you so much for the 222. Kendra Walker, much appreciated. Hey, Aunt, I have trouble. I've had trouble with my debit card the past couple weeks, so I haven't been able to donate like I want to. Here's a little something to make up for it. As always, thank you. Your positivity always brightens my day. Thank you so much for that donation. I appreciate that. I'm sorry that you had debit card troubles, but at the end of the day, I am so grateful that you donate for me. Never feel like you have to unless you genuinely want to. I'm this type of person where, like, I'm very grateful for the money I receive, but I don't want people to feel like it's what they need to do unless you genuinely want to, and I appreciate that so much. So thank you so much for the 2222 nonetheless. Awesome synchronicity there. I'm happy everything got resolved with your debit card, and I'm happy that I can brighten your day. Thank you so much for that donation, my love. You are really appreciated. And thank you for the 1111, Barbara. That's much appreciated as well. I like how we're getting synchronicities in the donations today. Shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome, all right? Anyways, man, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Fire, water, going to my air signs. What do we got coming through from my beautiful Libra gang, baby? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Libra, your May 2020 reading just posted, so if you guys want to check it out after this video, feel free to, okay? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Okay, Libra, I'm feeling this very much so. This energy of just being hot, okay? And I don't know if this is like the energy of embarrassment or the energy of frustration, but there is some sort of frustration I feel with some of you Libras. I just got really hot and like I feel overwhelmed almost is kind of what's coming through. Let's take a look. So Libra, your current energy, or your overall energy, excuse me, is the Six of Pentacles. Your current energy is the Knight of Wands reversed. The person you're dealing with, Libra, is the Three of Cups. And the outcome that's present here is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So you can be connecting possibly with a fixed sign, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. You also may be dealing with an earth sign, fire sign, etc. What I'm seeing for you kind of looks like this. Okay. How do I put this into words? When Libras or when people look at Libras and they talk about how Libras are perfectionists, I feel like there's a part of that that's true, but not 110%. Your current energy is the Knight of Wands reversed, right? And your overall energy is the Six of Pentacles, meaning that you want to get on the same page with someone. I feel like you're in a good place with somebody, Libra, but there's something about them that is ticking you off that you wish could change. Because there's someone here who's almost perfect, but there's something that you almost just can't stand about them. And I feel like that's the vibe that's coming through. Whether this is your friend, your lover, whether this is your family, your family members, etc. There's someone that you're like love being around, you're happy to be with, okay? But there's something about them that triggers you. And I feel like that is what is frustrating you, Libra, because someone is so close to being perfect, but there's just one thing that's off about them that really bothers you. Okay? Because whoever this is you're connecting with here, Three of Cups, it's someone that you're clearly with, that you have a good time with, but ultimately there's something that is shunning you, away from them. So from what I'm seeing for Libra, someone was almost perfect, but it's almost like there's something that you can't accept about them, and that's why you are not moving forward with them, okay? So if this is like a romantic relationship with someone, you are so close to wanting to move forward, but there's something that's a turnoff. And I'm not too sure what exactly it is, and I'm sorry that it's so general. You'll obviously know if it resonates due to your own personal life, but I feel like there is something that's holding you back from being with someone, and it may be something about them that you don't necessarily like, okay? So Wheel of Fortune here, as for your outcome, this talks about letting go of the person, letting go of the cycle, setting them free, and leaving this connection in order to, find something that is better suitable for you. So, wow. Libra, you were so close to wanting to be with someone, but there's something that shied you away. I'm not sure what that necessarily is, but you got turned off from it. And I see that moving into the weekend. So for some of you here, you may be letting someone go, Justice card coming out. You may be letting somebody go or shooting someone down or communicating to them that you have to let them go because there's something about them that you don't feel comfortable with moving forward. Okay, goddamn. I mean, for some of you Libras, you could be connecting with a person that's trying to move too quick, especially when it comes towards you. Maybe you want a slower, more go with the flow kind of connection. You could be connecting with somebody who's trying to move things along too quick as well. But nonetheless, like I said, someone was almost perfect, but there's something about them that's holding you back from making any forward movement, and actually you're making that decision to let go of them. Okay? God damn, Libra, what the fuck is going on in your life? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Okay, Jesus Christ. Going all the way to my Earth signs. What do we got coming through for the beautiful Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 513 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, let's get one last shuffle and see what's going on for your weekend. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, man. Virgo, the overall energy for your weekend is the Seven of Swords. Not a fun overall energy, but we'll take a look at it, okay? Coming into your current energy, Virgo, you got the Four of Swords in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Emperor reversed, and the outcome that's present is the Six of Wands. Wow. So you can be dealing with an Aries for some of you. You also may be connecting with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Virgo, it looks like you're having a moment of weakness this weekend where someone here is trying to have you let your guard down, and your guard's been up for quite some time, but I almost feel like you're at this tiny point, this brink of weakness of letting someone back into your space, but I think that you are going to ground yourself this weekend. So be mindful of the case of the ex. And I have to point that out. And if this isn't about the case of the ex, it may be whoever you're connecting with. Now, taking a look at your person, the Emperor card in reverse. Someone here is letting go of their control, is letting go of their dominance, is letting go of who they used to be, and they're becoming very much so the way that you wanted them to. So let me explain this better. Virgo, have you ever been around someone who was totally different, and then out of nowhere they came to you as everything you wanted them to be. That's how someone's showing up. Like, whether this is your ex or not, and I feel like it is your ex, someone is deciding to become who you've always wanted them to be. And you can't really tell if this is a game to them, if they're trying to reel you in, or if they're actually serious. And with that all being said, when you recognize that this person seems different and seems so much better, there is this moment of weakness that makes you feel, well, maybe I should give them a shot. But at the end of the day here, Virgo, I think something in your intuition is telling you, they're just trying to manipulate their way back into my life. So question everything, because this person, Virgo, is quite questionable. You know, in their past, they were the Emperor upright. They were a person who was not in a very chill nature, who was not who you wanted them to be. This was a person that maybe came from a more controlling side or a more possessive side, and they were doing things that definitely made you unhappy. All of a sudden, they changed. Question everything. As for the outcome that's present here, Six of Wands, I feel like you're going to let the opportunity of getting back with someone who appears as if changed, I think you're going to let that opportunity pass on by. And the reason why I say that is because I don't think you can 100% put your trust in your past, especially with this person. So be mindful if your ex or someone you dealt with comes back around to you and they have claimed that they've changed so much. Maybe they have, but I would definitely give it some time before I would trust that person again. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. God damn, what's good, man? These readings today are definitely on some different level shit. Thank you so much, Christian Cleaver, for the $20 donation. That is much appreciated. Thank you so much, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Leo, please? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 7 hours. What we got going on? The 586 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Leo, let's take a look into you. Hopefully got some fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, man. Leo, the overall energy for you is the Justice card. Ooh, Leo, you can be connected with a Libra for some of you. Your current energy is the Four of Pentacles reversed. The person you're dealing with is the Four of Cups, and the outcome that's present is the Ten of Pentacles. What I'm seeing for Leo this weekend, it basically is me. I don't want the live messing up again, man. Let me know if you guys see me coming in crystal clear and smooth. Let me know. It's fixed. Cool. Let me I want to see a couple more people just coming in the chat. It honestly might be my internet. I don't know what it is lately. Even on Xbox, I've noticed I've lagged a little bit. So it might be my internet. I might go reset my router later. Right now I'm running LTE. So if the LTE is working good, then we're good. Okay, awesome. Leo, just because it cut out, I don't think you heard anything I said, so I'm going to get back into the reading. So Leo, your overall energy is the Justice card. Your current energy is the Four of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with is Four of Cups, and the outcome is Ten of Pentacles. Based on what I'm seeing for Leo, I think you're so tired of the rejection from one person, you know? There's a person you were dealing with where they were so emotionally shut down, even though you knew they cared about you, to the point where you could not keep trying to get someone to show you that they cared. So from what I'm seeing, Leo, you were tired of consistently getting rejected by someone. And this person, you were aware that they had feelings for you, but this person would never open up. They'd never take the fucking cup. They'd never take the opportunity. And like literally, look at the Four of Cups. This is your hand, Leo. You're like, dude, take the fucking cup and we could have happiness together. But this person never did it. They were always that emotionally shut down. And you realize that this is unhealthy and I need the balance back in my life. So Leo, Justice card coming in here, Four of Pentacles reverse here. You got to drop this connection. You need the balance in your life. You need a partner that's not going to give you a hard time to tell you how they feel and to show you that they love you. You need a person who's going to straight up say, yo, Leo, I fucking love you and I want to get it popping and moving forward with you. You need a person who's going to be legit with their feelings and emotions and open and honest and has that clear communication. And I feel like the person you're connecting with did not have that clear communication. So with the outcome that's present, Ten of Pentacles, with that all being said, you are looking for abundance. And you are not settling for anything less than abundance. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here for Leo. You're not settling. You're not settling for anything less. Okay, you want abundance. You want a partner who's going to be open and honest and communicate with you. You can no longer deal with somebody who is out of touch with their emotions. You need to deal with someone who's in touch with their feelings and in touch with themselves. So I feel like Leos are fed the fuck up. And I feel like you're so fed up to the point where you're not going to entertain this anymore. You're not going to hold out on no one. You are not even going to wait. You know, you're going to just move forward with your life and let shit play out the way that it needs to. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for the beautiful, beautiful Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours? All right, messages for Scorpio here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What's cracking, baby? For the 610 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Scorpio here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for your weekend, baby. Scorpio, the overall energy here is the Three of Swords in reverse. Ooh, Scorpio's got a mended heart. Oh, well, what happened, Scorpio? Did you get a distraction or did you get some healing, baby? Because I can't distinguish right now. Just saying. Your current energy is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, shit. The person you're dealing with is the Six of Swords in reverse. And the outcome that's present is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Scorpio, you got yourself a distraction, boo. And I don't mean to say it, but I feel like there is some sort of distraction here. Now, look, there may be some Scorpios that are like, Aunt, I'm healing. I don't want no one. That's fine. This probably won't resonate with you, but I do feel that, yes, you are healing. Yes, you are mending your heart. But there is someone here that is a little bit distracting for you and kind of helps take away the pain. Who is this Six of Swords reversed? Who is this person who's sticking around with you and you can't really tell how you feel about them either, but all you know, Scorpio, is that they distract you from pain. So I kind of feel right now, you're in a situationship where you and this person are vibing. You don't really know 100% about how you feel yet. You don't really know if you want to progress with them or not. You don't really know if you're falling in love with them. You're just like, all right, we'll see where this goes. And as for the outcome that is present, Knight of Wands in reverse, you're not really thinking of drifting away from this person. You know, you're sticking around with them, but you're also not thinking too much about the future. I feel like right now you got yourself a situationship. You're comfortable in it. You're enjoying it. You're riding it out and you're seeing what happens. So yeah, this is someone you're vibing with. And it's a little bit of a distraction. Even if it's not 100% what you're connecting with this person for, I don't think you're connecting with this person just to be distracted. I think part of it is a distraction though. I do. And whether you admit that to yourself or are aware of that, it is what it is. But ultimately here, I do feel that a lot of you guys are doing great in regards to your healing and are doing great in regards to mending your heart. But right now, you got something fun here. You got a little person here, whoever this is, you know? You got someone that you're vibing with. You don't really know where it's going. You got a little situationship. And sometimes it's fun to just sit back, relax, and enjoy these types of connections. Because whether they are distracting or not, they sure as hell can be pretty fun. So Scorpio, I'm telling you to enjoy yourself. You've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of work. Sometimes it's okay to take a break, enjoy yourself with someone, and give into a situationship. Man, we are meant to connect with people anyways. We're going to learn something from it. So nonetheless, enjoy that and see what happens, baby. I like it. I like it a lot, man. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, going all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Gemini, please? Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. I gotta stop saying 24 hours. Every time I do the weekend reading, I always forget. I'm reading for the whole weekend. God damn it. For the 654 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. All right. Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Gemini. What is going on with you, boo? Ooh. Gemini, the overall energy for you guys here is the Five of Cups in reverse. So you are no longer crying over spilt milk. That's the situation here. Your current energy is Queen of Wands. Ooh, the person you're dealing with is the Hierophant in reverse. And the outcome that's present is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You were crying over someone and now you don't. You're not shedding tears no more. That's the vibe that's coming through. I will say, you are in a position right now where you've recognized, damn universe, you really helped me dodge a bullet. I think you're Gemini, you're Team Universe right now. You recognize that the universe helped you dodge a bullet, okay? Whoever you're connecting with very well likely could be a Taurus. But from what I'm seeing for Gemini here, the person you were connecting with was definitely not your type. I could say that it was an untraditional person because the Hierophant in reverse can talk about untraditional things. And I feel like Gemini, the person you were dealing with, was not the person you'd usually go for, the not your type kind of energy. And I do feel like this person had commitment issues in the first place. So that's what I'm seeing here. So whoever you're connecting with, Gemini, you were dealing with a person who wasn't really your type, had commitment issues, and in a way, you were attracted to them because of how different they were, but eventually you recognized that you two were too different. That's the thing. You know, opposites really do attract, but sometimes when you're too different, that's where you can clash. And I definitely see that you clashed with this person a lot. And right now with the Queen of Wands energy, you're coming from this space where it's like, you know what? It feels good not to cry over spilt milk. It feels good not to have disagreements with somebody. It feels good to be away from that type of energy. Because your connection with this person most likely became quite toxic, considering that you guys could barely agree on anything. You feel me? So I feel like you and this individual, Gemini, couldn't really agree on much because you weren't similar. It wasn't soulmate energy. It wasn't similarities there. There was a lot of polarities there. And with the Queen of Wands being here, you now feel confident and happy, and you now feel ready to move forward and meet someone who is a soulmate, who has those similar energies rather than those polarizations. So I feel here that you're thanking the universe for kind of pushing a connection out of your life. Because for a while, you fought for it. You fought for that connection, to keep that connection, but eventually you recognized, damn, me and this person are way too different. Me and this person are polar opposites, and maybe that's why we aren't meant to be. So the universe here did you a favor, you know, a blessing in disguise, by removing this individual from your life. Because, Gemini, you are starting to recognize that you'd rather be with somebody more similar instead of somebody who's more different than you. Because the thing about Geminis is Geminis are very specific in their personality. Geminis are very specific in how they express themselves and in what it is that they want to do. So Gemini's like a specific person. You know what I'm saying? And if someone doesn't really fit what it is that you want, eventually it's going to clash and that polarization is going to, you know, go at it. So either way, Gemini, I feel like this was a blessing in disguise for you. And moving into the weekend, you're like, damn, I'm grateful that connection ended because I need someone who's a little bit more like me. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my earth signs. What do we got coming through for the lovely Taurus? Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Oh yeah, shout out my Tauruses. Happy birthday, guys. Hope you guys are all doing well. For the 690 people in the chat, please drop a like. It would be much appreciated. What's going on for the Bull Gang? Shout out their birthday. What's going on with Taurus, man? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right. Let's get one last shuffle and see what's going on with you. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, hello. The overall energy for you here is the Page of Swords in reverse. You can be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your current energy is the Six of Wands reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Six of Pentacles. And the outcome that's present is the Emperor in reverse. A little bit of a different kind of reading. You could be connecting with an Aries, Taurus. I feel like a lot of you guys are actually in solitude during your season. I feel like you're not in that normal space where you're vibing with people. I feel like you've kind of been to yourself or have kept to yourself, Taurus, and that is what's made you feel good. That is what's made you feel fine, okay? So what this looks like to me is that as of lately, you haven't really been communicating much to other people. You've been spending more time with yourself. And by spending more time with yourself, you're realizing that you really enjoy it. You're realizing that you really like it, to be fair. And with the Six of Wands in reverse here, you're liking not getting all the attention, because the more time you get to spend with yourself is the more time you get to give yourself love and attention and affection. So I feel this energy of Taurus is connecting to their higher selves and connecting more deeply to themselves on a one-on-one personal level. And by doing that, that starts to make you feel whole and complete. Six of Pentacles, which can talk about feeling whole and complete. And as for the outcome that's present, the Emperor card in reverse, you're kind of starting to realize that you don't need a crowd of friends. You don't need a crowd of lovers. You don't need a crowd of people to truly bring and have you experience happiness in your life. You know, you're really recognizing here, Taurus, that if you want to experience happiness, it really starts from being whole and complete within yourself. You're realizing that you are everything that you need. Now, of course, this doesn't mean that you can't have friends, that you can't be around people. Of course, I think it's important for humans to socialize. I think it is important for humans to have great friends and to have real awesome people in your environment. But right now, Taurus, chances are the reason why you are on your own is because you probably didn't have great people in your environment. So you've taken the time out to focus on yourself and really enjoy spending time with yourself. And as you are raising your vibration, you will end up meeting better people that better suit, that are like-minded like you, and that are healthy for you. So that's what we're seeing here. I'm definitely seeing a lot of independence coming up for Taurians, but now, as you're raising your vibration, you are definitely going to be manifesting a more higher vibrational environment, okay? Which means you'll be meeting new friends, you'll be meeting new people to hang around that are like-minded and that are healthy for you versus your past, okay? So that's looking really good here, Taurus, for sure. And like I said, you know, if you're enjoying spending time with yourself right now, enjoy it and spend all the time you need, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs? Yeah, going to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my Aries gang, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 684 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Aries, let's look at your weekend, baby. What is cracking with you? Ooh, why is a lot of people getting this, huh? A lot of people are getting this. Your overall energy, Aries. King of Pentacles in reverse. Everyone's got to be feeling so ungrounded because of this Pluto shift, man. Because of this fucking retrograde. I definitely feel like that's why everyone feels so ungrounded. Stepping into your current energy, Aries, you got the Page of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with is the Fool card. And the outcome that's present is the Star in reverse. Okay. You could be connecting with a fellow Aries for some of you, or an Aquarius. What this looks like to me is being in a space where you don't know what you want. There's a lot of indecision in your energy, especially when it comes towards a specific person, the Fool. So I think that Aries, there's a person that you care about, but there's a lot of indecision surrounding it. There's a lot of indecision on whether you trust them enough to move forward with them, on whether you believe that it's going to work out, on whether you have faith in this relationship. I think a lot about this reading is, do you have faith in someone that it's really going to work out in the future? And I think that that's what scares you, because what's scaring you here is the unknown. Okay? Aries, someone here wants you to blindly jump into something with them. They want you to rush into this connection with them and go with the flow, but that kind of scares you, as there is no solidified foundation, as there is no 100% guarantee that you and this person are going to make it out in this relationship and, you know, be with each other in the long term. And with the outcome that's present, the Star card in reverse, with that all being said, there is a part of you that really has a lack of faith in this connection. So someone here wants to rush into something with you. Someone here wants to see what happens, okay? But you are not sure. There's a lot of indecision surrounding this situation. And there is a lot of lack of faith in what will happen moving in the future. So Aries, I think that it all comes down to you needing to take your time with this decision. Don't rush into something if you're not sure it's for you. Don't rush into something if you don't know where it's going to go. And if that makes you feel anxious, or if that makes you feel not right, never do something that doesn't feel right. So I definitely want you guys to take a step back this weekend and really focus on what it is that you want and what it is that you resonate with and are comfortable with. And if you come to terms that this isn't what you want and this brings anxiety and this doesn't make you comfortable, you don't have to do it. You don't have to jump into something with someone, especially if you don't see the end or where the outcome will be. Okay? So keep that in mind. This is your decision. And indecision, at the end of the day, can lead to two things. It can either lead to you coming forth with an answer, or it leads to you being stuck. And Aries, if you find out that later down the line you're still indecisive, then don't choose anything. Because that's what I've always learned about indecision. I don't know always means no, especially if it gets dragged out for a very long time. So if your answer, chances are your answer is no. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my water signs. Hey, yo, real quick. Thank you so much for the $9.99 donation. The Empress, much appreciated. Blessings, I hope all is well. Everything is well. Thank you so much, my love. Hope all is well with you. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. What's cracking for my Pisces gang? What's going on? Mr. Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 686 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Pisces gang, let's see what's going on with the fish. Hopefully the fish are doing well. What's cracking this weekend, baby? Pisces, the overall energy of this weekend is the 9 of Pentacles. Woo-hoo-hoo! I like it, man. Feeling confident, feeling good. You feel like yourself this weekend, okay? Pisces, you may be taking a lot of pictures or a lot of selfies this weekend. Be mindful of that, okay? Don't waste all your storage on your iPhone. Thank you for the 777 Taurus love. Much appreciated. You're awesome as well. I definitely feel this energy of being very happy with yourself, confident, feeling yourself this weekend, Pisces. Rolling into your current energy, Page of Pentacles reversed. Person you're dealing with, Wheel of Fortune, and outcome that's present here, 3 of Wands and the King of Wands. So this is where things get interesting because you're feeling yourself, but there's a part of you, Pisces, that's like, damn, I don't really want to share myself though. There's a part of you guys that have been single for a hot minute, that have learned to love yourselves for so long, that makes you feel like, do I really want a relationship? Do I really need a man? Do I really need a woman? Do I really want to love someone else right now? You know, you kind of ask yourself that question, excuse me. And when you ask yourself that question, you're like, I've been on my own for so long, and I'm happy with myself and pleased with myself, but I don't know if I'm really ready to share myself with another individual, you know? And I feel like that's kind of the question going on in your head. It's like, I don't know if that's exactly 100% of what it is I want, you know? And with the Wheel of Fortune being here, this is where indecision comes into play. Because with the Wheel of Fortune here, Pisces, you start tapping into your water energy and you're like, but love is destiny. You know what I'm saying? You're like, because Pisces, you know damn well you watched all the romance Disney movies. You know damn well you watch romantic comedies and romantic shows. And like, Pisces love love. Like, there's a part of you that's like, oh my God, like, but it's destiny. It's destiny to be with this beautiful person, this beautiful fucking, you know, happy ever after vibe. And that's the thing, because Pisces have a very dreamlike romance. And that's what's beautiful about you guys. Right now, you're content with being single, but a part of you has this indecision because with the Wheel of Fortune being here, you're like, but I have so many beautiful fantasies of where I want to be and how in love I want to be with someone. So as for the outcome that's present, there's a part of you Pisces who are like, you know what? I can try to find that person, King of Wands. I can go out and give it a shot and date again, or I can just continue loving myself, 3 of Wands, living my best life, and wait for the right person to arrive. So it feels to me that you're torn between taking action versus not doing anything at all. And here's always going to be my best advice, Pisces. You will always find love when you are not looking for it. Love will always come to you when you are focused on creating and living your best life. You know, the people that chase love will always be chasing. But love always comes when you least expect it. And right now, you're not 100% like down to be with someone, and that's fine. Live your life, enjoy yourself, feel yourself. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Feel yourself and then enjoy it, you know? But just know and acknowledge, when you least expect it, you will meet a person. You will meet a lover. So you don't have to worry about the action, because there will always be a person that will come forth. And it will always come out of nowhere when you least expect it. So don't worry about the indecision, Pisces. If you're enjoying being single right now, doing your thing, keep on vibing, keep on loving it, keep on enjoying it. If you are having a good time there, keep on doing it. But just know and acknowledge, there is a side of you that does want deep connection and deep emotional stability. And eventually that person will show up. So when that person does show up, don't shy it away. Be ready for it. That's my best advice that I could give you. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Hey, yo! Between Two Worlds, thank you so much for the 4444 donation. Jeez Louise, man. The synchronicities are out the tits today, and I appreciate that. Have a splendid weekend, Aunt. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you for that donation. That is rather generous of you. Thank you so much, all right? Let's keep it popping, moving forward. Thank you so much, Alex Past, for the $2. Much appreciated as well. Shout out to you guys coming through with the donations today. You guys are fucking great, man. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So my water signs are done. My fire signs are done. Air signs. What's cracking for my Aquarius gang? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Message for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 697 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are awesome. Messages for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Aqua, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff, all right? Ooh, shit. Aquarius, the overall energy for you guys here is the Four of Swords in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarian. Now, my guides are telling me to pull this also, the Devil. The Devil card was under the Four of Swords reverse, so we'll see why that's there. You could be connecting with a Capricorn too. Your current energy, Aquarius, is the Ace of Pentacles. The person you are dealing with is the Five of Pentacles, and the outcome that is present is the Emperor. So, I think that there's a lot of you guys who are trying to abandon your shadow self. You're trying to abandon the negative side of you, the dark side of you, the shadow self, whatever it is that you want to call it. I genuinely do feel, Aquarius, that you want the opportunity to be happy. You want the opportunity to be positive and be in a place where you are in positivity, divine essence, happiness, etc. You want to be in this high vibrational energy. But I think that we always have to acknowledge the good and the bad, because there is light in this world, there is darkness in this world. There is happy, there is sadness, there is love, there is light, there is dark. You know what I'm saying? There is duality in this world. So there's always going to be positive and negative, light and dark. That's always going to exist. And your shadow side will always exist as well. And I feel that, like, you're trying to control yourself, Aquarius, in the way of you want to block out every negative emotion you're feeling. You want to block out all the negativity and simply just be positive. But the truth is that we can't always block out the shadow side of us and the negative things that occur in our life, because our life is built on duality, positive, negative, light and dark. So what we need to do, rather than try to ignore it, is to accept it and bring into our awareness what it is we're feeling. So when that devil energy comes up, when negativity comes in you and surrounds you, we need to acknowledge it and accept it, and then therefore choose not to resonate it, or not to resonate with it, excuse me, rather than trying to pretend like it isn't there. If you're in a shitty mood and you're pretending you're happy, are you really happy, or are you in a shitty mood? I think that was a great fucking quote and a great fucking caption. If you're in a shitty mood and pretending to be happy, are you really happy, or are you in a shitty mood? You're in a shitty mood because you're pretending to be happy. The difference of this whole situation is that instead of pretending to be, is simply being. That is the different thing here. Because when you acknowledge that you're in a bad place, in order to simply change, acknowledge that you are, and decide from that moment on that you are letting go and that you are choosing happiness, or you are choosing a positive or more positive mindset. You know, there is a difference between being and a difference between pretending, and that's what needs to be acknowledged. And also keep in mind too, Aquarius, we can't always control our feelings. Like, granted, we can, but we also have to do something called letting them go. And in order to let go of your feelings, you have to feel them. You can't let go anger if you're not feeling anger. So that's one thing that has to be acknowledged too. Yes, we can control our feelings, but you have to feel them in order to have control. So we got to remember that as well. In order to let go of a feeling, you need to feel that feeling and then just let it go. Let it go. Like a hot coal, man. Like you're holding a hot coal, drop that shit. You feel me? Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Interesting, I gotta go have a chat with the devil, okay? Not the literal devil. I don't fucking work for him. But, nonetheless, we had to have a chat with the tarot devil, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Anyways, man, let me get to these donations real quick. Thanks so much, Kendra. Shout out for a second donation. Thank you for the 1111. LOL, my boyfriend and I are watching this, nodding our heads. You are so on point. That is awesome. Shout out to you and your boyfriend, Kendra. Much appreciated. Thank you for that donation once again. And thank you for honestly popping through and supporting. That is hella appreciated. Thank you so much. And thank you for the 1999 Green Eyes 333. Thank you for sharing your space with all of us every day. Love, Pisces. Absolutely. Thank you for coming through every day. As I always say, guys, if you guys show up, I'm showing out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to be here for you guys as long as you're here for me. Thank you, Unicorn14, for the 444, sending some love or sending some aqua love. Thank you, my dear. Guys, I really appreciate all the donations today. Shout out to all of you guys, especially these synchronicities coming through. Man, that's awesome. You guys are doing great today. Thank you all so much, man. And I appreciate everybody coming out. Now, we do have Capricorn as the last sign. So Capricorns, please don't heckle me in the comments. Because Capricorns are always like, why we always last? And I'm like, bro, there is always a last sign. Virgos are always last. You know what I'm saying? Taurus is always last. Aquarius is always last. You know, I go based on what I see or what I remember. I never do it in an intentional order. So that's just how I am. Okay? So, at the end of the day, at least you're getting red. Everybody's getting red. Yeah, look at it from that perception. Thank you, Todd. Okay? We're saving the best for last. You got to remember, everything's about perception. We could get mad that Capricorns are last. We can assume and perceive that Ant does not like the Capricorn. Or we can take that back and recognize he's just saving the best for last. There you go. Thank you so much, Sharonda, for the 555. Sending you some Libra love. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much, my dear. Have a wonderful weekend as well, okay? Let's get into it, Cappy. Message is for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Thank you, Todd, for the $9.99. Much appreciated. Message is for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 613 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. Message is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and get it cracking, baby, and see what messages we got coming through, man. Cappy, the overall energy for you guys here is the King of Wands. You can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Your current energy is the Eight of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with is the Seven of Cups reversed. And the outcome that's present is the Empress card. So Capricorn, you could be connecting with a Libra possibly as well. Based on what I'm seeing for you, I'm not going to lie, Capricorn. The Seven of Cups reversed has been coming out for you a lot in regards to the person you're dealing with. What this is showing to me is someone here, Seven of Cups upright, is someone who wants options. Seven of Cups reversed is someone who just simply wants you. And I think there is someone here, Capricorn, who fantasizes about you, who's interested in you, who wants a life with you. But I think that there's a side of you, Capricorn, that feels that maybe this isn't the one for me. That's why you have your Eight of Pentacles and you have your King of Wands. There's a part of you that feels, am I truly committed to this one person? Do I feel as much as they feel for me? Is it fair for me to give someone a chance when I'm not 100% invested? I think that there's someone who is in love with you, but I think there's a Capricorn out here, or if this resonates to you, Capricorn, whether or not it does, it is what it is. But for the Capricorns to resonate with, I feel like you acknowledge that you're not 100% in it as much as this person is. And for you, that makes you feel like this isn't a connection that will thrive or grow. It makes you feel that this is a connection that would need lots of work. Eight of Pentacles. So based on what I'm seeing here for Capricorns, I think you're kind of reconsidering whether or not you want to be with someone, considering that you believe that they care a little bit more than you do. And also, if you feel that you kind of want something or someone else, then you recognize that this isn't a connection for you, considering that you're thinking about other things or other types of people. Okay? And with the Empress card being there, you want someone who's your divine masculine that complements your divine feminine. You want a person that you feel is truly on the same level as you in regards to feelings, an equal give and take relationship with a deep formed connection. And whoever you're dealing with right now, Capricorn, you feel like they're too into you and you're not that into them. And I think that that's why you are really recognizing that maybe you shouldn't give into this type of connection, and maybe you should let this person go because you're not 100% into win it as the person you're dealing with is. Okay? So I think that a lot of you Capricorns that are resonating with this are going to have something to think about this weekend. And what I think you'll be thinking about is, I think you're going to think about letting this person go because you recognize that it's not fair to them for them to be 100% invested in you and you 50% invested in them. You're kind of acknowledging that you want something else. And take a look at this King of Wands. The King of Wands is staring directly at the Ace of Wands, which means that you're looking for something more passionate. You're looking for a newer person with a new beginning. You're looking ahead into the future for someone else or something else, not with what it is that you have right now. Okay? So Capricorn, I feel like whoever this person is isn't the one for you right now. Wrong person. Okay? And keep in mind, the right person, that is a person you'll know you want to be with. But if you have to think about being with them, then you already know that you're with the wrong individual. Okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the weekend reading, man. I truthfully appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know. Down in those comments down below, man. Hey-o, Iman. Thank you so much for the $20 donation, my love. 222, holy shift, that Pisces reading hit different. That's what's up. Thank you so much, Iman, for the donation. It's much appreciated. Nonetheless, though, guys, thank you guys for coming through to the weekend reading. I truly appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good time here, and I hope you guys are looking towards an awesome weekend. For those of you that come in here day in and day out, thank you guys so much for that. You are so loved and so supported. For everybody up in the chat, please drop a like before you leave. That would really help out. I appreciate that. For anybody who sent in a donation today, no matter how big or how small, thank you guys so much for that. It genuinely makes such a good difference in my life. Thank you for those donations. They help out more than you know. Thank you so much. But guys, I hope you're having an awesome weekend. I hope you're having a happy Friday. For the Libras out there, feel free to check out your May 2020 reading. Currently, we only have 3 May readings out. That is Libra, that is Scorpio, is Aries. So if you are a Libra, a Scorpio, or an Aries, check out your May 2020 reading. The rest will be coming shortly in the next week upcoming. But guys, I love you. I love all you guys. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Thank you for coming through, showing love and supporting me. If someone could leave a timestamp down below, that would be awesome. And if anybody here is new and resonates with the channel and fucks with my energy and fucks with this whole soul family, feel free to drop a subscribe down below. And if you guys don't have post notifications, turn on all notifications, select receive all notifications to never miss an upload or anything posted to this channel. Have a great weekend, guys, and I will see you guys on Monday. I love you guys so much. Take care and have a good one. Peace.